Mathematics Class 8th, Chapter 2, Exercise 2.4, Chapter name Linear Equations in One Variable. We are going to solve question number first, which is Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 over 2 from it. She multiplies the result by 8. The result now obtained is 3 times the same number she thought of. What is the number? Initially, when we look at the problem, it seems to be a puzzle, and we find no way to move forward. But if we break complete statement into parts, we will be able to solve it with fun. So let's first try to visualize the problem. We have Amina, a girl, so we have considered Amina as a girl. She is thinking of a number. So right now she is thinking of some number which we don't know. And the question is also asking, what is the number? So let's suppose that she is thinking of a number equals to small letter n, and this will be our variable and we have to find its value. Small letter n because n stands for number that we have to find, and we take initial letter of that in small letters. That is the conventional way of considering our variables. Now we move to second hint. She subtracts 5 over 2 from it. So whatever the number she has thought of, she is subtracting 5 over 2 from it. So we wrote she subtracts 5 over 2 from it. Therefore, it means this is the sign of therefore in mathematics. 3 dots in the shape of triangle. So we have the number n and she subtracts 5 over 2 from it. So we wrote minus 5 over 2, just representing the statement form into mathematics. Remember, important point here is not to write it in other way. That is 5 over 2 minus n would be wrong. Always understand the problem carefully. It says she subtracts 5 over 2 from it, not the other way around. So we wrote n minus 5 over 2. Moving on to another statement or another hint, she multiplies the result by 8. So what is the result? Result is this complete value, which we have denoted as result. Whatever the value of this, that is n minus 5 over 2 would be, this is our result. So she multiplies the result by 8. So we wrote she multiplies the result by 8. Therefore again we are going to write it in terms of mathematics. What was the result? N minus 5 over 2. That's why we took in brackets, so that we considered it as a one value and we don't get puzzled. So we wrote n minus 5 over 2 into brackets, and it is getting multiplied with 8. That is, this complete thing is getting multiplied with 8. We did not write multiplication sign here because it is separated with brackets. It is understood in terms of mathematics that they are getting multiplied. Now let's read the another statement. The result now obtained. Now the definition of result has changed. Now we have result this complete thing. That is, 8 is getting multiplied with n minus 5 over 2. Now this is our new result. Therefore we have represented it the same. Now result is 3 times the same number she thought of. This statement is saying the same thing. Therefore, in terms of mathematics, it simply means whatever the latest result is, so we wrote the same, n minus 5 over 2 into 8 over 1. It is understood that nothing written in denominator, it simply means we have denominator as 1. This we have just written to make you understand better. Now result is in mathematics means equal to. Therefore we wrote equal to 3 times. Times means multiplication. 3 times the same number she thought. What was the number she thought? It was small letter n that we have assumed. So 3n, or in other terms, 3 is getting multiplied with n. Now let's read the another statement. Well, we have the last statement, what is the number? So no more hints. That means this is our required equation. So you see how easy it became when we broke the complete statement into small parts. This is how you must counter such type of statement questions in linear equations in one variable. Do not get puzzled, just break the complete statement into parts, and it is better to visualize as we have visualized when we are solving this question. Now this type of equation we have solved in previous exercises. Now it will be easy process. So let's open the bracket. 8 is getting multiplied with both these terms individually. So 8 times n would give us 8n. Minus we have, so we wrote minus. 8 into 5 is 40. And the purpose of writing denominator as 1 was this only, to show you that 2 is getting multiplied with 1. So that is 2. You need not to write it. When you have this concept in your mind, you can do it straight away. Equals to 3n as it is. So we have reached here so far. We have a cancelling opportunity. 1 2 is a 2, 2 2 is a 4, 0 as it is. So it is 20 now. In the same step, we can transpose, that is, we can separate the variables on either side. Let's try to separate this time on right hand side. So what we are left on left hand side? Only negative of 20. So we wrote negative of 20 equals to 3n as it is, and here the variable is 8n, which is of positive. Since we are transposing towards right hand side, it will become minus, because positive becomes minus and vice versa, and multiplication becomes division and vice versa. So we wrote minus 8n. Now we can solve it easily. Minus 20 as it is equal to as it is. Here we have a same variable, so we can operate it directly. And here we have positive, it is understood. No sign before a term, it means it is positive. And we have minus 8n. So different signs, we are going to subtract it, and sign will come of greater number. What is the greater number? This is minus 8n. So whatever the answer comes, sign would come of negative. So 8 minus 3 is 5 of negative. So we wrote minus 5n. We have cancelling opportunity. Negative can be cancelled with negative, and 1 5 is a 5, 4 5 is a 20. With this, we have separated our variable n. Due to space issues, we are writing here. So we have n on right hand side equal to as it is. On left hand side, we are left with 4. Therefore, number that is equal to n, whose value is equal to 4. And with this, we have successfully found the number which Amina assumed. Therefore, the value of number equals to 4. So you see how easy it became when we broke the complete statement into small chunks and imagined our question. So this is fun when we solve linear equations in one variable problems. With this, our question number first is completed.